Checking in, y'all. It's your boy MC. Yeah, it's time to check out the way Trump is putting it down right up in here with this oh presidential speech. I hope y'all can hear me. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I got still hooking up a few things. So give me a second. Let's get into the show. And it's gonna be cracking in a slight second. So check out this clip so I can get some good input and delivery of words jumping off.
Both of our countries and to bring new hope to those who have suffered so terribly. They really did suffer. With us tonight is Alejandro Gonzalez. She grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
I'm looking for that silver guy.
Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time. Nice to have you back, Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro, really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter, a big, beautiful, powerful helicopter. It was a massive Chinook carrying, as you can imagine, many, many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology. How did that work out? Not too good. While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter, to deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine guns stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission, probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take the searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and landing, and people knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife, Amy. Eric and Amy, come on in. So we have a surprise for Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor. Well, thank you very much, Eric and Amy. Great to get to know you. I met with them and with a lot of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice the name Fort Bragg, we have it back, we brought it back. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back too. And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House, and Eric will be there. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. That's a big one. Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He is one more heroic American aviator. Navy fighter pilot. Royce Williams served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and being seriously hurt. His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he deserves. He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First Lady of the United States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
All right, I gotta put on the other glass. 100 years old. This man is 40-something years old. Oh. 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 I want to see some color up in there. Oh, that's a long one.
Thank you, Royce, and thank you, Eric. I've always wanted the Congressional Medal of Honor, but I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it, but if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing, and it's an honor to be in the same room with you. Thank you both very much, Eric. Thank you.
Is that both sides standing up? I can't tell. Let me see.
Thank you. 250 years is a long time in the life of a nation, but in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. 2 of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening.
Wow. So this is serious. He's putting it down. Now, I believe the juicy stuff is coming now. Some juicy stuff already come. Yeah, let's get over here to Barry. Barry cutting it because shit, he'll break something off. Yeah.
wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous Wild West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together we mastered the world's mightiest industries and shattered history's monstrous tyrannies. And we liberated millions from the chains of fascism, communism, oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel. And then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and unyielding American pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms on all of humanity's backs. For years they were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside, but that great betrayal is over and they will never be forgotten again, because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome, no frontier too vast for us to conquer, no dream too bold for us to chase, no horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed shores of Florida to the endless fields of the Dakotas, and from the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Check out the dens and stuff. They ready to go. They get ready to get out of there after embarrassing themselves in the mud. This is crazy, man. Here it is. The people that's voting for people that's not standing up on certain issues, think about what's cracking. And look around your community, and this is why it's in that condition, and this is why we only know part of our family structure, especially if we grew up in a two-family household. And the worst of all, it's a barrage of thousands of single baby boys that never seen no grandfathers on no side of the family, and let alone that it's also some girls and daughters that only got one side of the story and never seen a grandfather or grandmother on the other side. See, what makes it even worse for me, not only I didn't see a grandfather on my father's side of the family, I didn't see
At right about 2 hours, I think we just heard the greatest State of the Union.
So let's bury Cunningham, John. Go over there and listen on the updates that he'll be doing on his channel, and balance things out. See if anything really makes sense coming forth if you're walking around on these soils. See, and especially what I just got finished saying. That's the cold thing. Man, I remember I used to be up with my friends in the house. I mean, I'm like, who's that old man in that living room? Right in the closet. Oh, man, that's my grandfather. Huh? And I've been there to where, and it's rare when you see two grandfathers on one side and two grandmothers on the same side. When they have to see on TV, it's different. On the Bill Cosby show and all that, I thought we was going along with that script back in the day. Apparently, it didn't happen. Apparently, it didn't happen for a lot of us. And it ain't just that they had black shows on. Think about the spasm of all the television shows that were all like that. Let alone the 60s, the 70s. But in the 60s, we was not so much down there. We had a lot of community. And then later, the 70s and 80s, man, it was to show the world that we moved like this and how it was. But I think some of them shows probably messed up the families. I think shows, what was being shown on mainstream media back then, them was already attacked. So this is what Barry is probably saying. Let's look. Wait a minute. Let's peek in. I'm screaming. Let's peek in on what control over everything. Let's check it out.
For podcasting, meaning you can record your podcast with studio level.
Any value to me, probably of no value to you either. There's nothing they can do to respond to that. President Trump put these people in a barrel. When he, and I told you beforehand, which was funny, I said, I interrupted when Ted Cruz, I was playing his video, and he's like, we got to show each other coming together. Hell no. Just the opposite. I think he needed to go completely scorched earth. And boy, did he go scorched earth. I mean, absolutely phenomenal in terms of him going scorched earth. So the Democrats are going to do their response. I'm looking to see if I have anything to cover in regards to that. But there's nothing. I don't know how they can respond to this.
They're going to be tweeting in a minute. Watch.
The Medals of Honor, the hockey team, so much of this. There's nothing they can do at all to respond to this. They've got nothing.
On the hockey team side,
here's what happened. The job of everybody in here is to protect American citizens, job one, period. Stand up if you believe that. And the Democrats didn't stand up. That may itself change all of the polling data you're going to see. They didn't stand up. They didn't have the gumption. They didn't have the intestinal fortitude to stand up to say that their job, number one, was to protect Americans. And I'm sure some of them looked around. Are we supposed to stand or are we not? The fact that you had to think about it. Hold on. What are we doing here?
You had to think about it?
The union and be ordered printed.
Without objection. Does the gentleman from Louisiana have a motion?
Wait.
Mr. Speaker, I also move that the House stand adjourned.
That's sad. Real sad.
The question is on the motion to adjourn. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion is agreed to. Accordingly, the House stands adjourned until 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Since they said it, I'll have to let you guys know. Ashley and I have to be over at the White House
Never give
by
us loans.
8:30.
They was
So
gonna
we
do a
will be there
loan.
tomorrow doing some more interviews.
Go over here and check
This
out his
time,
show.
not the Capitol. This time, we'll
All
be
right.
at the actual White House complex.
My state, right when it was doing the election, right when Kamala was running, if you would have saw that first time home buyer thing, it wasn't even for me. I'm a first time home buyer. And all because people in my family want to own some property. But what? So that don't go to me. See, this is what Trump is talking about. And that's why they didn't stand. Because there's some more prizes in the Cracker Jack box, I'm telling you. There's some more prizes, gifts, whistles, and everything. Everything. I still remember when I was a little kid in the 70s. And police officers asking my mother and her girlfriend that lived across the street from us on one of them quiet streets over there in the Adams area over there off of Harbor and Adams, by where it's auctions. Didn't even want them to sell no real cake. Real cake. So they couldn't do it. And didn't offer no information that they can go and get a vending license downtown at City Hall. And this was in what grade were I? I was in 1972, 72. I thought it was in like the second, third grade. Yep. And that was the saddest thing to see. They were here packing, and then they went to the quiet street corner. Still had to put it up. And I learned later on down the line that was more of an inspector job with the white car. Realized that back in the day in South Central. Seeing by the freeway that a lot of those white cars, those city auto cars will pull up and they have to pay. They can't do that. And they'll check to see if they got a license. So if not, the squad car be right behind them, take all the tamales off, the orange off, and in the basket truck. They was doing sweeps like that in South Central. And what was cold, they started doing it on the buggy pusher. Buggy? Yeah. This is how things was going on. The buggy pushers. The red buggy pushers. I guarantee you, a lot of them that shared my complexion. If you was pushing the basket out there and watching the show, say something wrong. Okay? All right, let's try to go over here and check out our main man, because I know Officer Tatum broke off something. Let's check him out, y'all. You know he broke it off. And he got to have a guest on his show.
You more. Yeah. And everybody that, if you can't afford the membership, which the membership is like $4, $4.99. We're gonna try to roll out a $2.99 tier,
Yep.
so people can support, and everybody. If you got a television and you watching YouTube, $2.99 a month should be feasible. But
deal.
if you can't, I always have free content.
Always. Stream.
I will always have free content. My streams are free. All of the videos I put out are free, so you don't have to worry about it. But
This
there's
is
people
just extra.
There's
So,
people who
yeah.
there's people who want more.
Yeah.
There's people who want to go to the next level, and I want to support those. And there's some people that have been supporting in the membership program when we barely did anything in the membership program, and they've been loyal for years. And I want to make sure we do right by them.
Totally.
And so if you are one of those people, I love you. Just know that I appreciate you for being a member, and we're gonna do some great things for you guys. And Woody, Jason, I got to give you another round of applause, man. I really appreciate it. Because Woody also encouraged others to support in the Super Chat. And, you know, I'm going to say this, man. I want y'all to know this. When you give Super Chats and you're a part of the membership program, that money don't, I would argue that money don't go to me and it don't go to my team. The free content gets that to the team. what really you're helping with is the people that valet, the people at the restaurant.
Yep.
I always give tremendous tips.
Ooh. What kind of tips? What's your percentage? Where are you at?
It really depends.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll tip at 100%.
Do you tip regardless of service?
I tip regardless of service, but I tip way beyond 20% if you did good service.
Because you don't. I mean, if it's bad service and you don't tip, then you're Brandon Tatum, the bad
Well,
tipper.
no, I
Right?
feel like I rarely ever go places that give bad service.
Hey, dude,
And
that's the
so,
lifestyle right there, man.
I don't go places. I won't come to the restaurant if the service bad. So most of the places I go are places that are great.
Heck yeah, man. That rocks.
Like the restaurant I went to the other night, 100% tip. Because the guy was good at what he did.
And the food was good.
And so people doing giving and joining a membership is philanthropic across the board.
That's awesome, man.
And that's what I like to pride myself on, is that I love to be generous to people.
Yeah.
I literally go to the bank, and I'm not trying to be funny with y'all, but I go to the bank and I only pull money out in 20s or 100s. And when I do, I like to give that away.
Dude.
Let me give y'all some insight real quick.
I can also speak on firsthand experience. This is true.
Bro, this not even the members only content. I just want to say this real quick. It's because of Dana White. Dana White, and this is, some of y'all gonna get this information and you ain't never gonna hear it nowhere else. I probably should make it members only. Dana White of the UFC is the most generous person that I have ever met.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
Dana
I'm
White
trying to
take
remember
care
who is
of
Dana
all
White.
his people well. I have been out with Dana White in a few places, and Dana White tip and support people like a madman.
It's amazing.
I don't want to drop his business out there, but like Dana be giving thousands of dollars to these people at a time. Thousands at a time.
Like tipping.
tipping
thousands?
people who are good people, and they love him, and he's generous. And people think that like these wealthy people are like all snobby and we
Yeah.
gotta take from the rich. The richest people I know are the most generous people. I know people that make an average living and they won't even tip at a restaurant. I know of people. I don't hang out with those people.
Sure, yeah. Why would you?
But
Bad
you know,
people.
I don't have bad vibes.
Do you think Bill Gates tips well?
I don't think they do. They're not
Yeah,
really
man,
real.
that's
They're
what I'm
not
saying.
real like Dana White.
Yeah.
Dana White, I have seen him give thousands of dollars to people.
That's
like
amazing.
to a person here at the casino, thousand. Because he loved people and he believed in supporting people that are doing good work.
It's amazing.
And it inspired me. Now, I don't have the money that he has yet.
Dude.
So I give my little hundreds, right? I give 100, 100. And just so you guys know, you know, you're not supporting a membership program or somebody that's just trying to put money in their pocket and do all that.
Yeah.
You supporting, and I love to support and bless other people.
Dude, that rocks, man.
When I go through the coffee shop, man, I like to pay for the person behind me.
It's amazing.
And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this because that's how I want y'all to bless people.
Nah, man. Pay it forward.
It was like $3. Some people got $5,
Well, you
$5 coffees or whatever.
And that can make
Well,
that can change someone's
let's get
life.
to the next-
They could be having a terrible
next,
week,
Entire
terrible
day.
month,
If y'all
and you
wanna-
just
I'm
bought
gonna
their
tell you-
coffee.
I'm gonna
Officer
tell you
Tatum,
one
go
time
over there and
something
check
that
him
I did.
out. Now I got one more clip. Hey, I'm just chilling. I should have put a chilling part. So we're gonna get into some real chilling in a minute. Yeah, let's get into this one. Yeah. So far, how do y'all like the State of the Union address? Wasn't anything other like it? When is the last time you saw accomplishment of the State of the Union address being enacted? Because the main thing I'm looking for with that last administration, and y'all know what it was. Somebody put that there in the chat. I was looking for like, when is we gonna get that reach every voice for like color bill that never came about? That's the most craziest thing I ever heard. See, now let's see what everyone been having problems with. But Anton is still working.
Against one another, neighbor against neighbor. And sometimes he succeeds. And so you have to ask,
All he did
who
was honor the
benefits from
military.
his rhetoric,
Really,
his
honestly.
policies, his actions, the short list of laws he's pushed through this Republican Congress? Somebody must be benefiting.
Got to get these
He's
old
enriching
people out there.
himself, his family, his friends. The scale of the corruption is unprecedented.
Woo!
There's the cover-up of the Epstein files, the
We
crypto
gonna move over to
scams,
You see her body language?
licenses for
Her body
airplanes and
language
billionaires
is-
for
Shout out to
ballrooms,
everybody supporting
putting
the
his
platform.
name and face on buildings all over our
Reading
nation's
something. That
capital.
means it's
This is not what our founders envisioned, not by a long shot.
they don't never come from the heart. They don't
So
come
I'll
from the
ask
heart.
again, is the president working for you? We all know
She's
the
not coming
answer
from the heart,
is
though.
no. But here's the special thing about America. On our 250th anniversary, we know better than any nation what is possible when ordinary citizens, like those who once dreamed right here in this room, reject the unacceptable and demand more of their government. We see it in the determination of students organizing school walkouts all across the country, whose voices are becoming so powerful that the governor of Texas seeks to silence them. We see it in the bravery of Americans in Minnesota standing up for their communities, from peacefully
always
protesting
reading
in
the script.
sub-zero temperatures
Like,
to
the
carpooling
script.
children to school so that their immigrant parents
Always
are not
reading the
ripped
script.
away from them in the parking lot. As a mother of
that's
3
right.
school-age daughters, I am inspired by their bravery,
Okay.
but I am sickened that it is necessary. And Americans across the country are taking action. They are going to the ballot box to reject this chaos. With their votes, they are writing a new story, a more hopeful story. In November, I won my election by 15 points. And we won 13 new seats in our state legislature.
Ooh. They want that. Yep. You ever say
Because
that?
voters decided they wanted something different.
Okay.
Our campaign earned votes from Democrats, Republicans, independents, and everyone in between, because they knew as citizens they could demand more, that they could vote for what they believe matters,
That's
and
it.
that they didn't need to be constrained by a party or political affiliation.
Oh,
This
that's
is
it.
happening across the country. New Jersey elected
Where's
Mikey
the other
Sherrill
book?
as
Oh,
governor
in this
in a
book.
double-digit victory. Democrats flipped state legislative seats in places like Georgia, Iowa, Mississippi, and Texas. The list goes
Now she
on
wants to talk
and
about
on.
this.
Ordinary Americans are stepping up to run in the spirit of our forefathers. They are running to demand more and to do more for their neighbors and communities. I know this story well.
Reading
I
it.
first ran for office in 2018 alongside dozens of other Democrats who did the seemingly impossible, flipping 41 seats in Congress. In my case, I was the first Democrat elected in 50 years,
Stolen
swinging our
election.
district 17 points. Those who are stepping up now
They
to
can
run
steal it.
will win in November.
All right,
Because
time to
Americans,
pay.
you at home, know you can demand more.
More.
And that we are working to
to
lower
lower
costs.
costs.
We are
We're
working
working
to
to
keep our
realize-
communities and our country safe, and we are working for you.
Saying what they think you want to hear. I'm falling for it.
In his farewell address, George Washington warned us about the possibility of, quote,
You wasn't there,
cunning,
lady.
ambitious, and unprincipled men rising to power.
You wasn't
But he
there.
also encouraged us, all Americans,
All right.
to
This-
unite in a common cause, to move this.
Cool. All right.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's that.
we got the
feminist-
Democrat response. I wanted to
Feminist.
give them at
feminist
least
type
a
of
little bit of a chance or a little bit of
Feminizing.
airtime so we can better understand exactly what they
That's
were going
exactly
to
what
say.
she wrote
We
in
know what
here.
they said. It's a snooze fest. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pivot. We're going to head over to room 9
Go over here
after
and
I
check
read
out
these super
this show.
chats because I got to acknowledge the people. AD, what laptop you use when traveling the live stream?
Now I'm gonna go over here and check out this other man. All right, now so far, y'all saw I was like, mimicking whoever this lady was, someone that some people think she didn't stole the election. She probably did. You never know that. And these people, you never underestimate because these things. But I want to go to the PBD. The PBD. Let me see. Let me type that in. PBD. PBD podcast because these bros here, they don't be playing these. So get ready. Fair use.
Okay, last time? Oh, yeah, the illegal aliens, we have to do something about this. Now it's, you're disenfranchising citizens coming to the United States.
Adam.
Yes, sir. Hey, Tom, please leave my family out of this, please. Okay, we don't need to go there, all right? No, let's not do that.
You lived there when it was great. You lived there when the Pistons were there, and then the NBA was
Cool,
great.
yeah, my dad is from Detroit. My mom is from Minneapolis. But, Pat, you asked one question. Flip it. What are the Democrats thinking? Is that what you asked?
See, look.
Yes.
Do y'all see?
Okay, so let me give you an example. So I just said don't talk about my family, but I'm going to talk about my mom right now. Guys, brace for impact. I'm about to call out my mom because I love my mom. She's a Democrat. I have family that's Democrat. I have friends that are Democrats. Obviously, I have friends Republican.
They're going to be reading. When it's the left, you always see reading, teleprompters. Never coming from the gut to area up and fix our state and reset things into its proper orders so we can start building real family households where we can see great-grandpa, great-granddaddy, great-granddaddy, great-grandmother. Hey, I am just on one side of my family, all of them that grandma and the great-grandma. Now, and they all had kids. Where is the man on mom's side of the family, and why I've never seen that? Because I bet you if I would have seen that side, I would have seen the things I needed to see.
Everyone in the middle, I love Democrats. I have no love for the social. So you might not agree with how he handles it, but look at what Biden did. Are you kidding me? You want a nice corpse, or do you want a real president that gets stuff done? So the last thing I'll say is this. Remember in kindergarten, we played show and tell, right? The whole thing that, don't just tell, show what's going on. That picture of when Trump said, stand up if you're in favor of protecting American citizens versus illegal aliens, they're going to show that picture. And they're going to have to tell the story. They're just going to show it. Guys, this is who the Democrats are. I'm sorry, guys. This is now you. You could have stand up. You stand up for the insider trading with Nancy Pelosi, but you're not going to stand up for your American citizens. To me, it's disgusting. And I'll end with this. They say that the best revenge is massive success. Trump, at the beginning, he goes, what a difference a president can make. Are you kidding me? What Biden was doing,
inside trading.
Weekend at Bernie's style versus what Trump is doing, it's night and day.
Finally
Respect to
playing
you,
the
President
stock
Trump.
market.
And Mom, I love you. I'm sorry. I'll be home soon. But please never vote again.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah.
You've known him for how long?
How long have I? What's the first time you came to talk to me in that event? 12?
We met in 2012, Pat, working out in the gym.
So
like
how many
two grown men?
How many years? How many years is that?
Pity, do you not know what year 2012? Do some math.
No, I'm asking you how many
14
years?
years.
14 years.
Yeah.
Would you ever have thought that fast forward to now, that Adam, the Biden voting Hillary Obama, that guy would be in Washington bragging about Trump and yelling at his mom not to vote for Democrats. Did you ever think that you would have this much
Well,
impact?
let me tell you, you haven't seen with a lot of people. I've turned a Mexican gangster into the biggest Trump supporting guy. I do this for a living behind closed doors. So Adam's just another one of those guys did it too. But let me tell you what the
That's true,
conversation.
but he also threatened me with a pow if I didn't turn my way around. But
let me
I
tell you
wanna
guys,
credit
the
PBD, by the way.
first conversation Adam and I had when Adam wanted to move to Addison because he loved the beach in Addison. And he says he wants to move to Texas. And he calls me, he says, hey, you know, I'm coming down, all this stuff. And while I'm doing the interview, because I was in Miami, I was shooting a video that we never went live with because it was a helicopter video. We just ended up not doing anything with the helicopter video because of the timing of it. And, you know, anyways, long story short, I'm sitting here, I meet him here. I said, Pat, I'm willing to move. I want to drop everything and just come to Addison. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to do anything. I just want to be around you in the office. That's what I want to do. I said, okay, let's talk next week. So I call him. I said, so Adam, question for you. Yes. I said, before we talk about you coming down here, tell me how you feel
You
about
got a
Trump.
cold stage, man.
And he goes like this. Oh, what do you mean?
I like this thing. I like
said,
some of the other
exactly what I mean. How do you feel
podcasts
about
stage. Stages.
Like, man, this is not an appropriate question to ask in a job interview, but it's like, hey, you're wanting to come down.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Trump?
Man, I did something.
Well, do you remember what you said or no? Do you remember any of it on what you said
So
on
that's
that
the
phone?
rest.
There's a lot of
Fair
stumbling and
use.
stuttering, you know, like Vinny does.
Yeah. So he goes like that, and then I said, just so you know, I support this guy. And this is a guy that I think is the right guy for the job. And I need to know that that's not going to change here. So this is my position, and you need to be comfortable with it. Anyways, the relationship started that way, and to being right now where he's at, Adam is the biggest MAGA guy I know.
Period.
That is the weirdest thing to tell you this. Adam is the biggest MAGA guy I know. By the way, just so everybody knows, here's how crazy this is. He's the only guy on the panel that's been invited to the White House. That's the craziest thing for you to think about, okay?
Yeah.
This guy went from being the biggest hater, Biden, Hillary Clinton, all this stuff. He won money of Biden becoming the president. But look, respect
That's
you for the
true.
fact that you're
And I'll
able
be
to
at the White House tomorrow, PBD. Just you know, just a little cherry on top.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
You're already in there. I think at this point, there's a lot of potential jobs that could be lined up for somebody like you if you wanted to go into politics. But you know, this is the part that I think about. And keep Adam on. If you can keep the panel with everybody, with all of us, Rob, the way you had it a minute ago, just
Okay, great. Wait, were you even listening? You haven't taken a single note this entire meeting?
I'm actually listening better than I ever have. Let me share my screen. Do you see this? Everything we're saying is being transcribed in real time. Look, word for word. That's exactly what you just said.
Wait, so you're not taking notes because...
Because Otter is. And I can even use the chat function as well. So, for example, what did we decide on the budget? Just like that. See? Instant answer.
That's actually incredible.
Right? And the best part is, after this meeting, I'll get a full custom summary based on the meeting type, action items, and it's all generated automatically and organized for me. I'm actually more present in meetings now because I'm not frantically typing.
Okay, I need this. How do I get it?
It's free. Just go to otter.ai.
validating to him that it's true.
I didn't know what that.
So they'll do this to poke. If you guys haven't seen these videos with the beautiful thumbnails with my face on it, it's hilarious. Sometimes I just
I was
watch
trying
it.
to figure
Guys,
out
there's
that
these,
was
they
a
make
commotion.
these thumbnails that are so, especially with new AI, I will sit in the back. I'll watch a thumbnail of me and I'll have Vinny say, Vinny, look at this one. I will laugh my ass off, even though they're trying to get under my skin. Where am I going to here? Here's the problem with Democrats and all these
I
rage
thought
baiting
them people
people out there.
was his tech.
You can rage
tech
bait
people. That was a
and
commercial.
get under someone's skin. But what do you stand for? Show me the results. Have you built a successful business? Have you made real money legally? Have you built a family with kids? Have you contributed to society? What have you done positive?
See?
You can rage bait all you want. Nobody gives a shit if there's no results, right? Okay,
I
so now let me
raised-
bring it here. There's a little bit of
I
background
raised the
noise. Rob,
sun.
someone's playing a
It might
clip
be Adam,
that I
pull
can.
your
It's
phone.
probably Adam. Adam, turn off your phone because we can hear
And
the video
that's
you're
the
watching.
family.
But this is the part I want you to think about.
In the condition
So you know how they say,
of
you know,
the last.
show me the Epstein files. He's a racist. He's a this. Democrats have a chance to show what they're for. I don't hear what you're for. All I keep hearing
We see.
is what you're against. if you don't sell to your people what you're for, you're not going to find people. All you're going to find is attract a bunch of rage-baiting people. It's like in a company when somebody quits or gets fired, who do they go find? You ever wonder when people quit or get fired from a company, what is the first party they go to? Has anybody ever seen this at different companies? What happens when somebody gets fired? What are the first people they go with 5 minutes later or that night or that weekend? What do they go to? To who?
The negative one.
To other people that got fired. And then what do? They team up and they say, look at this and let me tell you this and this. Yeah, but you're hanging out with people that all got fired. You're just hanging out with all the people that are complaining. What do you stand for? Show me the ideas that you have. If they can't present the ideas on what they stand for,
say stuff like, why all these pastors
scary
in the
for them
room?
going into 2028. They may have a little bit of momentum going into the midterms, but even now you have to show what you stand for.
Can you and I'm being dead serious, could either of you name right now, just real quick, name one thing that the Democratic Party actually stands for? Not the illegals, none of that.
Pro-choice.
Pro-choice,
Pro-choice
killing innocent babies. Go ahead.
That's a big one for them.
That's
It's pro-choice. You get
huge.
you get 67% of women votes.
They love murdering
with
babies.
pro-choice.
Oh yeah. What else?
But that's still a campaign thing that
Very
they have.
huge.
Okay, you got health care that they're gonna get, free health care.
Okay. Yeah, they love.
You got how many people are in entitlement programs right now? 40+ million.
Yep.
Those are voters.
Yep.
So you got all the entitlement programs. What else you got?
That's what I'm saying. So
You got the LGBTQ community.
it's a very small.
You got the 82% vote of blacks. It used to be 92%.
Yep.
They're at around 76 to 82%, depending on who's running.
Yep.
So they
Yep.
have the black vote. They have
Tax the rich.
65% of the
No, no.
Hispanic vote. You
No,
got the
they have the
tax the
black
rich
female
model. That's
Not that female
They think that's
I don't know if
being
you
forced
saw
or something. They don't
who's the
realize.
Ruffalo, who's the actor,
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark
Mark
Ruffalo
Oh,
today
God.
So it's like
talked about you should
10%
tax the rich in New
of
York.
black
Look what's
voters,
going on and what kind of money they're
black
paying for all
men
this
and
stuff. This
women
is not.
jump
You should.
ship
This is
because
what they
they
say.
already
This is
see-
Hulk.
That's the guy that
But
Hulk-
Vinny, that's 75 million people.
You're gonna be able to build a business.
Yeah, but
die
look
and
what
can't
happened.
leave
Look what
it
happened with
to
Kamala.
nothing.
I'm telling you right now.
Nobody.
I saw another
Not even
CNN
your cousin.
lineup. Think about this. Gavin Newsom
Your
is
auntie
number
or your
one.
niece.
Kamala Harris is close. AOC, Pete Buttigieg. Guys, think about the pool of people and collectively, what do they stand for? It's just Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump is that. And then when they land, and now it's like, okay, what do you actually stand for?
They're gonna get
They
people
don't
to
have
vote
anything.
on
They don't have anything.
You know what we believe in,
Trump,
though?
and he's not even running.
We believe. Let me tell you guys a
That's
crazy
funny,
thing.
boy.
Humberto just sent me. You guys don't even know this right now. What you
I'm
were a
gonna-
part of. There's
so we can
ABC,
stop
there's
the
NBC,
next people
there's
that's
CBS,
like
there's all
Trump.
these massive podcasts. There's YouTube. You
What
guys
is
know you
you
were part of
for?
the 5th largest live stream on YouTube
Let's go.
today.
So,
Just being here.
man,
Okay?
go over here and
Look
check
at
out the
that.
rest of this.
Bigger than C-SPAN.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, let me see that.
You got Associated Press, you got Destino, and then you got PBD Podcast and it's Face the Nation, Live Now, Fox News, C-SPAN, The Fixes. You got all the other ones, CNN. Look at CNN where they were at. So you guys were a part of this tonight as we're going through it, and the reason for that is because there's an audience of people around America. Bless you, Rob. God bless you, Rob.
God bless you, Rob.
Everybody
The
say,
hockey
God
team.
bless you, Rob.
God bless you,
Okay?
Rob.
God bless you,
Right
Rob.
There is
The
an
remote
audience in America that fully believes the future looks bright,
Yes.
and that's us.
Yes.
Very simple. And that audience keeps finding themselves, which is something I am very, very excited about. And I'm shamelessly going to put the plug again for you. I want to see millions of people going to work, going
right.
to church, going to the mall, hanging out with their family, going out there saying, I believe the future looks bright. If you're one of those guys that loves America, you believe the future looks bright, go sport some gear, especially 250-year anniversary coming up. And probably in the next 4 weeks, God willing, we're going to make an announcement about 4th of July. It's going to be very unique. It's going to be very big. It's going to be very crazy, much bigger than what we did election night for some of you guys that were there. It'll be historic, and we're going to have the time of our lives together celebrating the 250-year anniversary. Hopefully, you will be with us as well when we make that announcement, but stay tuned. I need something called permits before I can announce it, okay? and permits requires a little bit of, business owners here know what I'm talking about with permits, but having said that, everybody that was here with us, good for you guys. No yawning. I saw you guys staying tight. Thanks to the bartender and the folks that run the boardroom. You guys are awesome. To the crew back here with Jake, Humberto, Rob, and everybody else in the back, Mono, all of us. Adam, you too. I know Adam's got to go to a nightclub.
BBD, can I give a shout out, please?
You and your shout outs. Go ahead.
Shout out to
Give a shout out to Club 11, or which one is it?
This is actually a big deal. I want to thank the chairwoman of the House Republican Conference. We're in her office right now, Lisa McClain. She's incredible, and I'll tell you why. She's the most authentic woman. She's cool. She's about 5 foot at best. We're using her facilities.
I saw. Is she the last one in that video?
Yes.
By the way, can you go to that clip? No. I have to show this clip to people because I have to make a comment.
Dress.
Can you go to that clip, Rob, and go? Because you know what Adam looks like standing next to her? Adam looked like the center for the Israeli national team. No. Keep going back. Go back. Keep going. You'll know it right there.
Right there.
Look at Adam.
Let them talk.
Yeah,
Play
let
the
them
clip.
talk.
Adam looks like the center from Tel Aviv. Look at him.
Congress? Yeah.
Tell my husband that.
Hey-o. I mean, I'm sure you
All
tell
right.
him that.
Captain
Now
Impact.
they're proudly Democratic socialists.
Okay.
What's going on?
You can pause it right there. Well, Adam.
She's incredible. She's been so inviting of us. She's literally the most
go
powerful
over
woman
there
in
and check out the
Congress.
rest of the
So I want to
show.
thank her team. Also, thank Justin, thank Henry for setting up.
Well, I think I'm gonna sign on out and do a chill out. Please.